All right. The perimeter of a rectangle is 284 feet. The width of the garden is 64 feet. What is the length? All right. So the perimeter is 284 feet. The width is 64 feet. How do you find the length, folks? This one might be a little bit tougher. I'm going to throw it out there. I'm not going to tell you the answer. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. I just want to see what your thoughts are. And I'll give you folks some time to think about it. In fact, let me put it on pause while you folks think. All right, so I've got some ideas thrown out. Sky is saying 353. Add the area or add the perimeter with the width. No, I'm going to have to not shoot that one down, but I'm just going to have to kind of ask you this. If this is the width right here, and the length is over here, can the length be longer than the perimeter? The answer is no. No, they cannot. Awesome. All right, so you folks understand that. Okay. Kapua is throwing out the idea by saying, okay, boy, that's some sloppy writing. This is width. Here's length. All right. Kapua is throwing out the idea that says 284 minus 60, was it 64 or 69? I know it's 64 feet, folks. That's a 4. All right. 284 minus 64 is what? Is 220. So someone's saying it's 220. And I would say that is a good idea, but not exactly correct. Do you understand why it's not correct? And don't be sorry for not knowing. Do not be sorry for not knowing. It's perfectly fine to throw out ideas. This is what we're trying to do. Remember, we're being very respectful for each other for having ideas. And so I'm not going to ridicule you if you have an idea and it's wrong. I'm going to praise you for throwing out the idea and being brave about it. All right, so Evelani is saying 64. How are you getting all of these answers? Because, by the way, this one's not correct. If you add up 220 plus 64 plus another 220 plus another 64, you won't get 284. That's guaranteed. In fact, I would say that this is way too big because even if you add 220 and 220 alone, that's 440, which is way bigger than the perimeter. All right, someone's trying to talk to me. Ivalani, what's up? You can talk. Do I have my volume down? No, my volume's up. I'm sorry, Ivalani. I don't think we can hear you. All right, wait. Okay, let me kind of throw out an idea here. What is the equation for perimeter? Perimeter is equal to 2 times W plus 2 times L. All right, so what we're going to do here is the width is 64. So that's perimeter, which is 284, is equal to 2 times 64, 128, plus 2 times L. Now, 128 inches or feet or whatever this thing is being used up of this perimeter. So I'm going to have to subtract 284 minus 128. And I get 156 equals 2 times L. Oops, 2 times L. You folks catch on with where I'm going with this? What I'm saying is, if I add up 64 and 64, that's that part of the perimeter, then that's 128 worth of this 284. So now what I have is 2L. So I take this 2, and in order to get rid of it, I just divide 156 by 2, and you get 78. Keely was right. Awesome, Keely.